Good afternoon. My name is Michael Levitt. I'm the federal Liberal candidate in the wonderful riding of York Centre, running as part of Justin Trudeau's team in this coming election on October 19th. I'm thrilled to be able to say that York Centre has one of the largest Filipino-Canadian populations in the country, and in fact we're proud to have Little Manila that's right in the heart of my riding in York Centre, and of course just recently we had the Taste of Manila there, but we also have wonderful Filipino community that has come and brings so much to Canada. This area is home to many Filipino restaurants, stores, and many of the cultural groups that make your community so great. I emigrated to Canada in 1983 with my mother, and I understand how difficult it can be to become a new Canadian, the challenges that exist, but your community is such a great success story. The Filipino community, you bring the values and traditions from the Philippines, and you make all Canadians stronger when you come to Canada and you become part of our wonderful, diverse cultural fabric. This riding is home to many amazing communities, the Filipino community, the Jewish community, the Italian community, the Spanish-speaking community, the Russian community, and it's a wonderful riding because all of those communities come together and make this riding in this country strong.
So what are your plans for the Filipino community specifically?
Yeah, well, specifically we've been really disappointed in the Harper government's changes to the immigration system that have affected so many Filipino community members. In particular, the changes they've made to the live-in caregiver program have been a real detriment, and they've done a real disservice to the Filipino community. So many well-trained, educated people come from the Philippines to help in an area that we need so much help, and that is in healthcare, dealing particularly with our seniors and with Canadian children, and they bring the live-in caregivers bring skills that we as Canadians need so badly. And of course the workforce has been choked off now with the recent changes to the system. It used to be that over 1,000 live-in caregiver applications a month would be processed. That's been bottlenecked back to somewhere in the region of 60 applications a month. The changes that have been made to create a much longer wait time to apply for PR, for permanent residency, and the limitations that have been made on family reunification. We believe that these wonderful Philippine community members that come to Canada, who want to work hard, who want to help Canadians, either aging or young Canadians, we believe that they should be welcomed. We believe there should be an effective path for them to become permanent residents. The Liberal Party would once again change that back to 2 years from 4 years, and we do away with the other administrative burdens. The labour market opinion has been a particularly difficult one for both the Filipino immigrants that are coming in, as well as the Canadian families that are looking to sponsor them. We would do away with that. We would correct this system. We want to protect the rights of these Filipino immigrants that are coming to Canada, and we want to do a better job. You bring so much to our country, and we want to make sure that Canada remains a welcoming place, and especially the issue of family reunification. I've spoken to so many Filipino community members that are here that are struggling to get their families here. They're in tears at the administrative burdens that this new the new rules the government has placed on them. It's not fair. We need to be compassionate. We need to be working with the many communities, not just the Filipino, to make sure that there is a path to Canadian permanent residency and then of course to Canadian citizenship. As I said at the beginning, you're a wonderful community that supports us, that represents the best of what it can be to be Canadian, and you make us stronger when you come here. I am committed, the Liberal Party is committed, Justin Trudeau's team is committed to working with your community now and of course when we're in office. So I call to Filipino community members that can vote. Many of you are not registered yet. Please register to vote, and please make your voices heard when you say that the rules that the Harper government has imposed on you and your families back in the Philippines are not fair. Go out and vote for a Liberal government. Go out and make sure your voices are heard, and we will do better when the Liberal and Trudeau is in power after October 19th. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It's all about community. It's about communities getting together, and I'm looking forward to talking to each and every one of you. We're going to do this now up to October 19th. We're going to do it even more importantly after October 19th, because the job I'm applying for is really representing and being your voice in Ottawa. And I can't do that if I'm not engaging you, meeting you at your doors, meeting you at events like this, meeting you at town halls that we're going to hold on topics and subjects that are of interest. So please, this campaign is all about being responsive, being open, and engaging all of the local communities. And I think what makes this riding great is the fact that so many different communities can come together. We've got that happening today just at this small barbecue, but we see it at each and every event that we do. York Centre is a diverse and wonderful riding made up of different communities, and we're stronger because of that. So please, enjoy, eat, drink, enjoy the wonderful music. Thank you guys for being here and playing for us this afternoon. And I'm going to be around. Feel free to come up and ask me about anything. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Thanks.